than the white guy with tattoos. I need you to explain why for you, well, it was fine. It was an equalizer.
Well, because Kerry, fair is fair. If you have a problem with the black hoodie reference, why don't you have a problem with the white bald-headed tattoo reference? We have to be fair. You can't preach and try to provoke equality when you're not willing to provide it yourself. You can't sit there and constantly wear the shroud of victimization, but then act as if it's impossible to be applicable to somebody else just because they're not black. You can't do that. And that's the whole point. Now, granted, we have to be primarily concerned with ourselves as a community, and I do get that. The Jewish community teaches us that better than anybody. They concern themselves with their issues, and if you mess with them, they're going to collectively stand up and handle their business. And I understand that. And we need to do the same as well. But the fact that we repeatedly, on countless occasions, fail to do so, we also contribute to our own victimization. But that's not a subject that we ever talk about. When I bring up the pants or I bring up the tattoos or whatever, it's not that I have a problem with somebody with tattoos. It's that I have a problem with the fact that you know there are others who are employers who will have a problem with it, and then you say you don't care, but you still got your hand out for their money. Now, if you own your own business, if you are a Jay-Z, a P. Diddy, a LeBron, or somebody else, you get to do that because you are controlling your own stuff. But when you have your hand out and you're asking somebody else to give you an assist, to give you a helping hand, you have to capitulate to some degree. Conformity cannot be taboo because nobody gets to get away with that in this world. If you want something from somebody else, you have to capitulate to some degree to some of their wishes. I come to work every day. There are times when I am not at work. I got on a sweatsuit, y'all. I got on some Timberland boots or some Nike sneakers or whatever the case may be. I cannot roll up at ESPN that way. They don't have that. You come to work, you have to be professional, you got to be ready to roll. The show starts at 10 o'clock. It don't start at 10:02. It don't start at 10:05. By the way, you got a radio show. You got to do that too. We need you on the road to do sports, and you got to do that too. These are the responsibilities. And oh, by the way, there is this four-letter brand called ESPN. You don't just represent Stephen A. Smith. You don't just represent the Smith family. You don't just represent the black community. You represent us. And the reason why we matter is because you wouldn't matter to them if you didn't have the platform that you have, Stephen A. I understand that. And I walk to work every day knowing that I have that responsibility on my shoulders. Why can't the rest of us? See, all of these guys that are preaching about being a maverick, being independent, being on your own, doing your own thing, being real, they ain't the ones paying your bills. And if they're not paying your bills, they damn sure ain't gonna pay it if you lose your job. You gotta exercise common sense. And you gotta start thinking about what works instead of what you want. Because we all want stuff. But we don't get to have everything that we want. And the people that are in privileged positions, and I won't say any names, but they know who they are, because a couple of them emailed me last night. You're in your privileged positions. It is earned. You did what you did. More props to you. You're elite. Nothing but love for you. But everybody ain't you. And I'm going to close it by saying this. I said this to a professional athlete who will remain nameless just several years ago. I said this. He always walked in, dressed the way he wanted to dress, looking the way he wanted to look, talking about being real. And I said, excuse me, when you got drafted, what were you wearing? You had on a suit, had a clean-cut fade. You didn't have all of this other stuff. You didn't have tattoos everywhere or anything like that. Why didn't you? You know why? Because you were trying to get paid. It was when you got paid that you talked about being real. But when you were trying to get paid, you were willing to conform. So why then, when you get paid, would you turn around and go tell a nation of kids who haven't gotten there yet, do what you want to do, be real, be what you want to be, ignore status quo? Is that going to help them?